Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky and I am here for layout number 2 for Mini Kit Monday, September 2023. Right up front, I'm going to go ahead and remind you to hop over to Kathy's channel as well as Dollie's channel and also the Mini Kit Monday Facebook challenge group. I'll have everything linked down below. So you can see this is going to be my second layout. I am going to be doing a double page layout. I have pulled out some tags and also that word go as my title. I will change it though. I'm pulling out this piece of paper right here. It looks like corrugated metal that either has paint on it or possibly rust, not sure which. I am going to go ahead and take a strip of that paper and use that on both sides of my page. Like so. We're going to go ahead and cut that down a little bit. Perfect. So at this time, I do just about have my book finished, which is really surprising because, you know, it's still September. But I do have most of the book finished. I'm not sure about what I'm going to do with the front cover or the back cover yet. So you can see I am playing around with these embellishments, and I really did think I was going to use this word go as a kind of a little title on the page. The title is a little bit big, right? So it's hanging over that paper. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that to the side. We're not going to be using that. However, you see that little piece of toffee paper over on the left-hand side? It was ripped. I was like, ooh, that's a good idea. So I go ahead and decided to rip both of these strips of paper just on one side. I think I'm going to have the rip toward the outside of the pages. And there's one, super cute, right? And now I'm going to go ahead and rip the other one. I love ripping papers. Here recently, though, more than ripping papers, I'm really just into any kind of inking. I just like to make a mess with the ink. I always have ink on my hands now. I don't know what's happening, guys. I don't know what's happening, but I am loving the inking. So it looks like I am going to be using a 3x3 photo, and or 3x4 photo. Am I going to use another 3x4 photo here? I'm not sure. I do have a bunch of photo placement holders because I'm not 100% sure of the photos that I will be putting in here. This is going to be an album for John. It's probably going to be, well, I started it intentionally to be for Jeeps, like a little tiny Jeeping album that he can just put photos of his Jeeps in. But the more I look at it, it just kind of looks adventure-y, kind of, you know, so maybe I'll use photos from a trip or something. I'm not sure. I haven't fully decided that. I am right here trying to figure out what photo configuration I like best. I think this might be the one we end up going with, a 4x4 and 2 3x3s. These right here are a little bit of paperboard. They did come with this collection. Don't remember what this collection's called. Maybe the Good Time, something with good. It is the featured collection this month at Close to My Heart, so I'm super happy that I'm using it. I really wanted to use it for Mini Kit Monday because I know my Mini Kit Monday layouts I'm going to do and maybe not get anything else done. So I wanted to use this collection. That's how we got here, guys. You can see I did pull out some of those little brown paperboard stars to put down around the page. I will ink those pretty heavily. This right here is a little journaling spot. I'm going to trim off one side of it. Had like a windmill on it, which is really cute. I really love that windmill. I didn't want to waste it. I do believe I do trim that off. Yeah, I trimmed that off. I'm just going to tuck the rest of it in right here. Of course, everything will get inked. I think this final layout right here is going to be how it looks. I'm going to go ahead and take everything off the page though, just so we can throw some ink on there. I am going to be using the toffee ink pretty heavily, I guess. So I will be inking all the papers, but I'm also going to be inking the embellishments as well. Those little stars will have a little bit of ink around them. My journaling. See, doesn't that just give it a little something, that inking? I love it. I'm really into that right now. Now, I did notice in this album that I'm doing, some of the photos, I do have photo mats around them, and some of the photos I just put down like that, which is fine because, you know, when I decide what photos we're going to put in here, I will just cut them down to like 3x3 and just cover up that white photo placement holder completely. Okay, now we have this side, so we're going to do the same thing. We'll be inking everything up. We're going to ink up that paper strip, these little stars, also the tags. For those tags, I did use the tag die that I have from Close to My Heart on there, or on those ones. I do like, oh yeah, my corner rounders. We're going to be consistent with our rounded corners. I rounded the corners that are not ripped. They go to the inside of the book. So you see how those pages all have rounded corners. I did go through and round all those pages, all the corners. So I do want to stay consistent with that throughout the book, just to make it all tie together. And look at those tags. So cute. I inked them. I know, they look so good, right? Love those. Here I'm going to use the burlap ribbon through there. Now the burlap ribbon has got it through, it's a Close to My Heart ribbon, but it's got like 3 strands, and I just not 3, I got 5 strands in the ribbon, and I kind of just pulled those strands out and pulled them apart to use as the little ties through the tag. I think that worked out really good. I like the texture of it too, because it has got some little, when you pull the threads apart from the burlap ribbon, you get all these little, you guys know I'm talking, fibers sticking off of the edges and stuff, and it just looks so cute. Put a little word phrase right up top there. I will ink it up a little bit. Can't remember what it says, but I think that's going to be the last thing we do to this, guys. After that, we're not going to do anything else. I will have extra videos because this mini album does have more than 4 pages. So yeah, we're just going to keep on making them until we're done. So we got 2 done so far. That's what they look like. This right here is going to be the very next one we end up doing for next week, or possibly before then. I don't know. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to support my channel, please go to beckybidding.closetomyheart.com and pick you something up. Check the links down below for the other ladies for Make It Monday. See you later. Bye, guys.